Maynard and Jin and I sort of have like laughed over and over again. We had this saying we said for a long time. We were like, bots aren't a silver bullet for new users, but they're damn near close. And, PUBG Mobile has been one of the most successful battle royale games ever. And yes, it's mobile, and yes, it's more casual. We totally understand that. We're not trying to make the PC game or the console game into the mobile game. I don't want to say that. But, there's just a lot of shit you have to learn to be good at this game. And, people say, why didn't we just put bots in the training ground? Well, because we need you on the real map. We need you to learn map awareness and the names of towns, and we need you out there shooting a gun in real situations. We need you to understand how to loot and what armor is. I mean, it's nearly impossible to even consider how to like build a system to train new users for all of this information. And you just really have to play. And a lot of the people out there who are playing now, I mean, they've been playing for thousands of hours. They can't remember what it's like to be a new player, grinding your way up while we were still, an alpha or beta. These guys were around from the very beginning, or even the games before PUBG. So there's just still a lot to learn. And in some ways, I think personally, I think that's held us back a little bit because we're still like a very hard game to learn. But that's one of those things where, we talk about things we aren't going to compromise. That's on the list. That's not something we're going to compromise. So, bots, it was less important exactly how skilled they were. And it was more important that we could get them out there to give the new players like a softer landing. They have side benefits. They're great for keeping queues together. They're great for making sure games can happen all the time. Like Maynard said, you can now play solo FPP at 7 a.m. It might not be with a full complement of players, but you can go play. And that's great because before you couldn't. So that is an improvement. The fact that you can even play. So, a big challenge for us has been getting people kind of over that initial learning hump. And it is just like really, really, really hard. So we have seen in the data, we've seen a lot of improvement, I think, in the new player situation. So, we get new players every single day. And we can measure, how long they stick around, like how many games it takes them to get to a certain skill level with a gun, because we have the mastery system now. We can track that. Or, how long it takes them now to maybe transition into ranked. We can track that too. But, having this available is really a silver bullet, for a lot of new player issues. And, another thing people have asked is like, why don't you do it offline? Why can't I play just myself in customs with 99 bots? Well, we also don't want to make an easy way for hackers to be in there training hacking tools either. So, we need to be careful with some of this stuff. But
interesting. Okay. So that actually, I hadn't even considered that before. Is that some of the reason for the random spawning nature of the bots? Because that's one of the things that gets criticized in this early implementation is like, when a bot spawns in behind you. And again, this is totally biased from a veteran player's point of view, right? If a bot spawns in behind me, especially in like solos or something, and starts shooting at me and I have to kill it and give away my position, like veteran problems, I get it. But is that part of the reason that the randomness is in there? Is so that they can't really be, you can't train against them?
What, you don't like ninja bots?
I think they're hilarious. Honestly, from my perspective, it's hilarious, but it's like when you get into the into like a mid-game like rotation situation, then you hear the bot shooting at you, and it's like, oh no, I gotta kill this guy, and then the guy that I'm rotating around is gonna hear me. It's rough sometimes, but again, it's I don't see it as being a huge deal. It's sort of just kind of it's funny to me.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Winner Winner podcast. Be sure to check out the full show at youtube.com/xpmedianow or the audio only version everywhere podcasts are downloaded.